All right, let's get serious. Retirement and your mortality. If you're thinking about early retirement, think long and hard. I retired early at age 62. Luckily for me, I've got health insurance. Excellent health insurance. Because 1 year later, I had the Widowmaker heart attack. I just got the bill. And I'll leave copies of the bill so you can see it. And at the end of the video, $96,000 for the stay at the hospital. And I'm easy. You know, it was a 3-day stay. Went there on a Wednesday evening. No, I went there on a Thursday. Thursday evening, one night in ICU. A stint in on Friday, home on Saturday. A stint in the heart and Widowmaker left ventricle is, total $96,110. I was just going through the bill a little bit. And it's a regular doctor visit, $291. That was May 5th, 2025. My regular physical. No problems whatsoever. I don't smoke. Don't do drugs. No medications whatsoever. Moderate drinker. You can see I'm slim and trim. I exercise. You're talking an hour and a half at the gym every day. I could run 2 miles. And just when your time is up, it's up. But we can go through the bill a little bit because it's amazing of what it costs. 1 day at the ICU at the hospital, $6,294. And again, realize I was fully conscious. I had no problems until it started getting real. Okay, nitro pills, $10 each. All I really needed was a troponin test. It's a blood test, $202. Well, there's 3 of them right there, and there's many more on here. That tells if there's damage to your heart. Because I actually had a heart attack Wednesday morning. I waited. And then I had EKGs. Everything was normal. Even at the emergency room, EKG was normal until you get that blood test. $200 blood test. That's all I really wanted. And then everyone starts kicking in, and the emergency services are excellent. Emergency room, another $3,227. Then a private room. You watch my other video, it's a private room, $1,900. That's a pretty expensive hotel, and it was nice, wasn't that nice? There's another troponin test, $202. And again, I'll put copies of this at the end of this video. Well, the catheter left heart ventricle, $14,627. That's paying the doctors, okay? And the procedure to put a stent in the heart, 15 minutes, painless, okay? Again, $42,000. You're paying for the expertise of that doctor. That took him 15 minutes to put a stent in the heart through the vein, and I've got good veins. Again, I'm an easy customer. I really had no problems. One nurse said I was boring. The pharmacist said I was too easy. No drugs, no problems. Think about retiring early. Make sure you have health care. Retire as soon as you can to enjoy life. Because now I've got to take 5 drugs a day. The drugs, watch one of my other videos on drugs. But they cost $350 for a month. Of course, with insurance, that takes it down to $15 a month. Which is amazing, the price of insurance. Because you go back to my old videos, where I was complaining, why does a healthy person like me have to pay $1,400 a month for health care and never use it? Because I got my physical once a year. But I always justified it. That's how I'm giving back. I got to help care for people that don't have health insurance. But other things in here, I was on fentanyl. $28 at the hospital. Fentanyl, $28. Probably in the streets, probably $1. You know, baby aspirin at the ICU is $2 for a little baby aspirin. In the private room, it's $1, which is amazing. But you're paying for the care. And I'll tell you, the care I got was excellent. And I'll tell you, it was all beautiful women. The doctors, the nurses, the technicians were 99% women. My hat's off to them. Hospital discharge, day management, more than 30 minutes. $550 for them to talk to me. You know, now the ECGs, electrocardiograms, they only cost $39. But again, my EKGs, ECGs are typically normal. Not a problem. Now what it cost me so far? $89 out of pocket, $89. So the cost for the 3-day stay at the hotel, $96,000 and climbing. So I had another doctor's appointment today for a checkup. So make sure you have health insurance. Retire as soon as you can, but health insurance is going to be the big thing. And if it can happen to me, it can happen to anyone. And if you don't have $96,000 in your back pocket, even if your 401k, if you have to take out that big draw of $96,000, then you're going to have to pay heavy taxes on it. Think long and hard. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, view my other channel, my other videos, and enjoy the journey of life. But just realize you can't stay at the party too long. When your time's up, it's up. But enjoy life, folks.